So let's dive into something I think we can all relate to, that really isolating feeling of being misunderstood. We're going to unpack this idea of the inner symphony. And it's all about why the incredibly rich world inside your head doesn't always match what people see on the outside. And here's the key: that gap isn't a flaw, it's actually fundamental to who you are. I mean, have you ever felt like that? You make a choice, you say something, you do something that makes perfect sense to you, but to everyone else, it seems strange, irrational, or, just plain weird. And you're just left standing there thinking, why can't they see what I see? And this right here is the heart of the problem. On the inside, what you're feeling is this high definition, surround sound world, a whole symphony of past experiences, motivations, and feelings. But what do they see? They just see the final product, a single outward action, completely stripped of all its context. It's like they're hearing one single note while you're experiencing the entire orchestra. And this is a wild thought, right? It creates what you could call an illusion of normalcy. We all walk around assuming we're operating from the same shared reality, but the truth is, we're not. Every single person is filtering the world through a totally unique lens. We're all basically first-timers here, figuring life out with a set of internal instructions that nobody else can read. So, the best way to really get our heads around this disconnect is through this metaphor of your inner symphony. Think of it as the music that's always playing inside your head, a soundtrack that is yours and yours alone. So what is the inner symphony exactly? It's that constant, high-volume internal world. It's the private soundtrack to your entire life, the why behind every single what that you do. It's personal, it's private, and trust me, it's playing 24/7. And what kind of stuff makes up this music? Well, everything. It's the passion that fuels your creative side. It's the hidden logic behind your unconventional choices. It's the unique way your brain connects the dots, and it's those deep-seated values that guide you when nobody's watching. All these things mixed together to compose your unique song. Okay, but this brings up a really critical question. If you're the only one who can hear your symphony, what does that make everybody else? Well, they become silent observers. They're left judging the dance without hearing any of the music. This is where the idea of a silent point of view comes in. And it's important because it means people aren't always being malicious when they misunderstand you. A lot of the time, they're simply deaf to your internal context. They see the action, but they have no idea about the high-volume mind that's driving it. They're judging your dance moves without any awareness of the beat. I love this analogy. Imagine you see someone in a dead silent library, and they suddenly start jumping and spinning with total passion. From the outside, it looks absolutely chaotic, maybe even a little nuts. But what if you knew they were wearing headphones, listening to the most epic song ever? Suddenly, every single move would make perfect sense. And that's the point. Your rational motivations can look like complete madness to someone who can't hear your music. This is captured so perfectly in this powerful quote. Those seen dancing were thought insane by those who could not hear the music. It really reminds us that what gets labeled as insanity or weirdness is so often just someone's authentic response to a reality that others simply can't perceive. So, if we accept all of this, what does it mean for us? Well, this is where it gets really empowering. It means we can find freedom. It's time to stop worrying about the silent observers and start reclaiming your own music. This leads to a huge realization, one that's incredibly liberating. Any judgment someone makes without hearing your symphony is based on incomplete data. It's fundamentally flawed. And if it's flawed, it's kind of irrelevant. The only opinion that truly matters is your own, because you're the only one with full access to all the information. Trusting your own truth isn't selfish. It's the only logical thing to do. So this gives us a pretty clear path forward. First, stop rushing to judge other people. Just remember, they've got their own symphony playing that you can't hear. Second, you have to release that pressure to conform. Trying to dance to someone else's silence is only going to make you lose your own rhythm. And finally, just live authentically. Embrace the fact that your unique perspective is your only true guide. And look, this isn't just a cool philosophical idea to think about. This is a call to action. It is an invitation to turn up the volume on your inner world and let it lead the way. So here's the challenge. Dance boldly, even in a world that can't hear your song. Your choices might not make sense to everyone. Your path might look strange. Your passions might seem odd dance anyway, because what other people see as weird is actually just you being courageously authentic in a world that's always demanding conformity. Ultimately, you have a choice here. You can live a quiet, muted life trying to please the silent observers, a life where you turn your own internal volume down so low that even you can't hear it anymore. Or you can choose the other path. The risk of being misunderstood is so much better than the certainty of never being heard by the one person who matters most, yourself. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. The next time you feel different, or the next time someone calls you weird, just reframe it. What if that feeling is just the sound of your inner symphony finally breaking through? What if weird is just the word people use when they catch a glimpse of someone who's brave enough to dance to their own music? Please let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. Like and subscribe if you find this material helpful and would like to see more.